And welcome back from that break. You're still watching Joy News Interactive with me, Na Ajeli Nuku. Now let's continue with our stories. Many musicians across the globe have produced songs to help fight the pandemic. Here in Ghana, some musicians have also joined the fray, and Sister Ifya is one of them. In case you haven't watched a new video, here you go. I like it. Isn't she amazing? Well, she joins us via phone for a conversation on that and more. Hello, good morning, Sister Ifya. How are you? Hello? She must be there
Hello,
somewhere.
can you hear me?
Hi, I can hear you, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm so enjoying the song.
Thank you.
Now, before we start anything, I want to ask you, how have you been dealing with the lockdown now that it's been lifted? How are you dealing with it? How are you coping?
It's crazy, man. I think, when it comes to everything, I think, life, having life is more important than, whatever comes with it. But I think life is more important. But right now, we're just home. We're just, trying to relax, waiting for this whole thing to calm down. And, we'll get back to work. Because we musicians, we're still on lockdown. We can't, have events, performances, and stuff like that. So we are still on the lockdown as musicians. But you know what? I think it's a good... We have to just stay safe, and I think that's the best thing we can do right now.
A lot of people have been, doing virtual stuff, doing virtual shows and stuff like that. Why didn't you come up with any? I don't know if you did one. Did you?
Yeah, we're trying to do an Instagram live thing with a few musicians, few musicians, but we haven't actually finished the whole preparation.
Cool.
So we can't really... I can't give you details, but we're gonna surprise Ghanaians. It's something that I'm trying to do with all the all the
female artists out there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so I like that. I like that about you, your energy and how you're trying to put things together and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now, educating people right now is what is important, and getting them to understand the impact of the virus and how serious it is. Now, what kind of pushed you? Is it the fact that we are lackadaisical a bit to the fact that the virus is real? Is that what pushed you into doing the song?
Yeah, I think, as musicians, we have a voice, and we have fan bases, and I think it was the right thing that I had to do. I think it was something that was necessary for me to get the message across to the fans, to the people, and yet it's not everybody that really took this thing seriously, So I was like, why don't I just put it into words, do what I can do, put it into music, because that's what I'm good at. So why don't I just put everything in music and try and sell the music, sell the message across to the fans, to the people. So that was the whole motive behind it. It wasn't like I'm trying to do this for clout or anything.
Good.
It was just something that I was trying to, advise or give the message out to people as far as I could do it.
And I love the song. I love the tune. It's very simple. The words are out properly so you can hear exactly. And I like the fact that you did in a local dialect. You did it because you felt the message wasn't being put across properly in the local dialect?
Your line is breaking. I couldn't hear you.
I'm asking, you chose the local dialect because did you feel that we weren't actually giving out the message properly in our local dialect?
Exactly. The local dialect was the necessary. It was something very necessary because not all my fans, understand English, And so I think it was the, best language to use. And plus, this is our country, We have to use our language to preach to the people. Not everybody understands English, so I thought it was a trying to use the local dialect to educate the people more. So yeah. So
right now, I want to ask you my last but one question. But what do you want government? What is that one thing that you are hoping that government will do?
Well, I think the government, man. I think the first thing they can do right now, the money. Listen, I'm not really into news and stuff like that. It's not my thing, but because of this whole corona thing, I've been watching the news. It's crazy.
Yes.
But the only thing that I think the government can really do more is more preaching about the immune system.
Boosting up your immune system. Yes.
Yes. They need to preach more about it. Even though we can go back to work, go back to sell whatever they want to sell. I think the Minister of Health or whatever, I think they should actually educate people more on the immune system. And I think they can even share some sanitizers. You know, the government should be able to share sanitizers to everybody, something that to keep them safe, something valuable, you know, because it's not everybody that can buy these things, you know. So I think the less privileged will be very, very pleased if the government goes to their neighborhoods, their communities, and share sanitizers, soap, like anything to help the outbreak. Yeah.
Are you going to come out with another song about boosting immune system? Because I know you used to be a nurse.
Yeah. Let's wait and see.
I'm waiting for that one. I'm down with that one. But now that the ban has been lifted, and we know some people are a little skeptical about it, what is your final words to the people that are watching and listening right now?
Listen, I just want to advise everybody to take the precautions very seriously. Yes, the ban has been lifted, but that doesn't give you the chance, like, to think that, oh, because the ban has been lifted, we're safe. We are still not safe. You know, we still have to wash our hands. We still have to use soap. You know, use our sanitizers. You know, like try and take, you know, vitamin C. That's what, like, I do vitamin C. I boil garlic. I boil ginger.
Really?
Lemon. You know, I do all these things to keep our immune system very, boosting. So I think people need to, like, educate themselves more on the whole precautions measures. I think it's very important. Yes, I think it's very important.
I think you should be posting some of these recipes on your social media handle so some of us can, you know, get some of them.
I'm doing it on my Twitter. Like, I've been actually going about it. I'm written at the Minister of Health about this whole immune system, you know, campaign thing.
Great job.
Yes, people can still go out, but then if you don't keep your immune system, you're definitely going to get it.
Definitely.
That's most important.
Thank you so much for your time this morning, and I hope I'll be seeing you pretty soon after this whole pandemic is over.
Oh, thank you so much.
Take care of yourself, sweetie. And that was Sister Ifya. She's a Ghanaian Afro pop artist. Now let's do some Twitter trends. And lockdown and Ghanaians are trending in Ghana right now on Twitter. So let's read some of your comments on Twitter. Now, lockdown is trending because of the announcement that was made yesterday, Sunday, by the president. So it's trending, I think, at number 2 on Twitter, and Ghanaians is trending at, lockdown is trending at number 3, and Ghanaians is trending at number 2 on Twitter. And this is from Sewa. She says, fellow Ghanaians, discipline is what we need at this moment. Stay safe. #lockdown, hashtag Ghana. Jamila says, a lot needs to be done to emphasize the state of emergency in #Ghana. Maybe consider a curfew. Everyone in by 8 p.m. #Senegal never locked down Dakar. Instead, they instated a state of emergency with a curfew. To date, they have 367 cases with 220 recoveries. And that's coming from Jamila on Twitter. X-Ray says, 1 step forward, 20 steps backwards. #lockdown lifted. #Ghana. A huge jump in 834 cases now. Please stay at home and stay safe. We shall surely win. #Ghana shall win. Kwabnayewa says, #Ghana just lifted the #lockdown, but public gatherings are not allowed. Borders and school remain closed. 68,591 coronavirus cases tested so far, with 1,042 cases. Use your freedom cautiously. #social distancing and #stay at home are still important. And I do agree with him on that one. And that's all for today on JoyNews Interactive. We'll be back to you. We'll be back with more tomorrow on Interactive. Stay clean, stay safe, and as much as possible, practice physical or social distance. My name is Ajele Doku. Enjoy our programming.